Sa free space.
No.
Okay, everybody, here's another round of BigJon's PC version of Card Sharks, in which this time around Daniel Monahan wants to take on Steve K1027, so I'm going to allow that to happen. And Connor Mayrose will play the winner. So let's go ahead and play some Card Sharks and have some fun.
Yay!
So let's get going. We'll start things off with...
We'll win tonight.
Well, let's find out, Daniel. Because we asked 100 married women, when you want your husband for something, or how many of 100 married women said when they want their husband to something for them, to do something for them, makes him feel guilty over feeling loved?
I'm going to say 69!
How did I know he was going to go there? Okay, Steve, higher or lower? Higher or lower?
Could you repeat the question one more time, please, so I can
Yeah,
understand?
sure. How many of 100 married women said they want their when they want their husband to do something for them, they make him feel guilty of loving her or what have you?
Oh, okay. 69, huh? I'm going to say that that number is going to be lower.
And just to let everybody out there know, Daniel gave that answer, not me. Alright, and here's the right answer. Only 21. So it's significantly lower. And Steve, you have a 9.
That card.
Yeah, I would change it too. Let's see what your 9 becomes. It is... Oh, that's more like it. You got a queen.
Alright, lower.
Alright. You got a 10.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze, keeping Daniel away from his cards. Now Steve gets the question. What percentage of Americans own their own home by the age of 30?
What percentage of Americans have their own home by the age of 30?
They own it, yes. Own their own home by the age of 30.
Okay. Not too sure about that one. I'm going to say around... I'm going to say 45.
45%, okay. Daniel, higher or lower?
I think it's going to be a little bit lower.
Alright, I'll tell you guys this right now. I'm not too far away from the age of 30, and I am not a homeowner. But let's see what happens. The right answer? You got it right, Daniel. 36. Alright, and you have a base card of an 8.
Change that card. I don't like it.
I don't blame you. That 8 becomes... That's better! An ace!
Lower!
Of course! A jack!
Lower!
Lower again! A 5! Higher than a 5! Another 5! Ah, pooey. Now, Steve, you have to play off your 10 because you didn't win the question. You have to play off your 10.
Right, I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10. A queen. Ouch. Double whammy there, but that's okay. Okay. Daniel, we asked 100 married women. Do you say to your husband, I love you, more than he says, more than do you love me? How many of 100 married women said they do say to their husband, I love you, more than saying, do you love me? I think I know where he's going on this one.
So, I'm going to have to say 75.
Oh, a high number this time. 75. Higher or lower, Steve?
gonna say a little bit lower.
Well, let's find out. The right answer is just a little lower, 73. Wow, you only missed it by 2, Daniel. You have a 10, Steve.
Change that card.
Will do. That 10 becomes a little bit better, a 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right, higher.
All right. Oh man, it's a 4. Daniel, you have to play off your ace, but I don't think you'd want to change it anyway.
No, lower.
Of course. A king.
4.
A 4. Did you say higher? You have a 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Higher.
that's what I thought you said. A queen. For the first game of the match, it's an ace! Oh no! Ah, kabuki. Well, Steve, this is the final question of the round. Steve, we asked 100 dentists this question. Has a patient screamed before the drill went in his mouth? How many of 100 dentists said a patient has screamed before the drill went in his mouth?
I imagine some have done that before, because I know some people don't like going there, especially if of a drill or what they call that, when you gotta get a tooth taken out, what they call that, let's see, root canal. That's okay.
Yeah, root canal.
I'm gonna say about let's go 47.
All right. Higher or lower than that, Daniel?
What was the question again?
How many of 100 dentists said a patient has screamed before the drill went in his mouth?
I think it's going to be a little lower.
All right. I will tell you this. I've had a drill in my mouth before, but I never screamed. The right answer is 65, so it's higher. So, Steve, here's the situation. You have a 6. You need 3 cards to win the game. Daniel has an ace. He needs all 4. You can either play off your 6 yourself, or you can change it. If you make one mistake, Daniel wins. You can pass it to Daniel. He makes a mistake, you win. What do you want to do?
Well, Daniel's got a pretty good card of an ace, so he's all 4, so I'm gonna give it to him.
All right, Daniel. Good luck.
I think as long as the 9 doesn't show up, I think I'm going to be okay.
All right. You have your ace.
So my card's an ace still?
You still have an ace.
Lower! No!
And it's another ace! Ouch! What is going on? Well, either way, Steve, you got the first game.
Alright.
Good job. Now let's play round 2, and the question goes to Daniel Banel, and here it is. And, alright, we asked 100 U.S. Marines. Should the U.S. Marines allow its soldiers to disobey an order they consider morally wrong? How many of those Marines said yes, they should?
If it's morally wrong, then they should move to kill them.
Alright.
So, I'm going to say around 69.
Again. And it's not even a love question this time, or a romance question. But, Steve, do you think it's higher or lower?
That's a Terry question.
Oh, that's true.
I believe it's gonna be lower.
Alright, well, let's find out. The right answer? Yeah, it's significantly lower. 22. And, Steve, you have a 6.
Change that card.
Your 6 turns into a 10.
Okay. I'll go lower.
And it's a jack. Sorry. Now, Daniel Banel, you have to play off this card, and you know how you said you did, as long as you don't see a 9, you're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what your base card is. It's a 9.
No. Lower. No.
And it's a queen. so now I understand. Oh, and Steve?
I was afraid of that.
And Steve's going to be afraid of this question because you want to know what it is?
What?
The game's thinking of a number between 0 and 100.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Exactly.
Let's go with a Let's go with a guess of 30.
Higher or lower, Daniel?
I'm gonna say a little bit higher.
And the right answer could be anything. Is 61. Little over double. And I suppose you want to get rid of that 9, don't you?
Change that 9. I don't like it. I hate that 9.
Would you prefer a queen?
Of course I would.
Well, that's what you got.
Sure.
Okay. And it's a king.
Oh.
All right, Steve. You got a 10.
I have to go lower.
But it's an ace.
Dang.
Sorry. Yeah, these cards, I don't know what's going on. Well, Daniel, here's another question. We asked 100 married men. Have you served your wife breakfast in bed? How many of them said they have? How many of 100 married men said they've served their wife breakfast in bed?
Oh.
I know where he's going on this one.
Breakfast in bed?
Yes.
57.
Oh, 57?
57.
Got it. Higher or lower, Steve?
Lower.
Alright. The right answer is higher, 65. Okay, so Daniel, you have that queen.
Lower.
Let's see if it is lower this time. There you go, you got a 7.
Oh dear. I'm gonna take a chance and go higher.
Well, let's see if that chance pays off. Oh, it's a 6. Ah.
Oh.
Once again, Steve, you got a 10 staring at you in the face.
Again, lower.
And it's an 8. Yep, you're right up the middle.
Oh, okay. I thought it's AC. Okay. Freeze, please.
Alright. Ace is higher than a 10, just to let you know. But that's alright, and here's the final question of the round. Alright, Steve. We asked... Oh, no, this is a trivia question. According to the IRS, what percentage of annual income does the average millionaire pay in taxes?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take a guess with 60.
Alright. Higher or lower, Daniel?
I'm thinking a little bit lower.
Alright. Let's find out. That would be 29%. Correct. Now, Daniel, here's your situation. You have a base card of a queen. You need all 4 cards to win the game. Steve has a base card of an 8. He needs 3. You can either play the queen yourself, or you can change it, or you can pass to Steve. What do you want to do?
If I want to force it to sudden death, I'm gonna have to pass.
Alright, so you're going to pass it. Steve, you have to play off that 8.
I'm gonna need some help here. Alright. Let's try lower.
Let's see if it is. It's another 8. We have a tie game. We have a tie game. So this is getting very interesting. Now.
Very serious.
Yeah, that too. And oh, we got the J-Meister with us now.
Oh, hey, Jay.
Hey, how you doing? Let's see what he's typing in the chat box first. Okay. Well,
He's saying Siri, okay.
alrighty. So, Daniel, we asked 100 single women. How many of 100 single women said that men try to pick them up every time they go out?
Okay, don't do 69. Don't do 69. 42.
42. Higher or lower, Steve?
I'm gonna say lower.
Alright, let's find out the right answer. It is... only 20. You got it. And you got a base card of a 9.
Change that card.
That
please.
9 becomes another 9.
Are you kidding me?
I'm afraid I'm not.
Okay, I'll go lower.
Let's find out if it is lower. It's a 5.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go for it higher.
For the first game, for the championship, is it higher? It's a jack. You got it. Good try, though, Daniel. You'll be back for another game, for sure. But in the meantime, Steve, you're going to the money cards, and Connor will take on Steve in the next game, for sure. Which we'll get to in a little bit. But first, Steve's going to play the money cards. But we'll give Daniel $100, you know, for winning that other game. So it's better than nothing. So how much could Steve win here in the money cards? According to what I'm looking at, he could win if he plays his cards right and he's able to double all the way. $33,600. And of course you got a joker for making it this far. Start you off with $200 in betting money, 1 card change per line, and your base card is a 10.
Change that with number 2.
Number 2, get it? The number of that card is now... oh, that's much better. It's a 2.
Hey, everything higher.
No way you're gonna lose on this one. It's a 3.
Hey. And how much do I have?
$400 and a 3.
Alright, whole thing higher.
All of it higher than a 3. I see a 4.
You're getting all the good cards there, Steve.
He is indeed.
Well, why not again? All of it higher.
$800 higher than a 4. We got a jack. Cleared the board on the bottom level. Remove that jack up. Give you another $500. You have $2,100 and a jack.
Not too sure with the jack, 'cause there's a possibility of a queen, king, or an ace. So I'm gonna play it safe a little bit, and I'm gonna go $1,000 lower.
All right, $1,000 lower than a jack. And a good thing you did, because it's a king.
Oh boy.
But look at that card. You got a great card of a king.
Yeah. Well, I hope I don't regret this. All of it lower.
Let's find out. You're not gonna regret it. It's a jack. $2,200 and a jack.
Ooh. Alright. Okay, let's try $800 lower.
$800 lower than a jack. Is it lower this time? It's a 5. We'll move the 5 up to the big bet. You got $3,000 and a 5. You can either change that 5 or you can play it off and bet at least $1,500.
5 is kind of a so-so card. I don't know.
It's not that bad, although I wouldn't exactly bet at all on it.
You
Right.
can change it if you want to.
That is true. But you know what? That is not a bad idea, so I'm going to change it with number 3.
Alright. Hold on one second here.
On 2 or ace. 2 or ace. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Bless you.
That's you.
Your 5 turns into another 5, so gotta bet at least $1,500.
Let's... okay. Alright. You said 1,600?
You have to bet at least 15. 1-5.
Okay. Just make sure I heard it right. Alright, let's go $2,000 higher.
Either way, you're gonna walk away with something. Let's find out. Is it higher? It's a joker, so you have a bonus chance at the jackpot. Are you gonna keep that bet?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, same bet.
It's a 7. You got it. So you have $5,200, but you have 2 chances, 2 shots to find a cash prize jackpot valued at, let's take a look, $30,000. You got 2 shots.
Okay. And what is it? 1 through
7.
7. Okay. Number 3.
Number 3. Looking for a dollar sign. Do we have it behind number 3? Is it there? Tis not. So you got 1 more chance.
Number 7.
Alright, if it's all the way behind number 7, you'll have over $35,000 accredited to your account. If it's not there, jackpot goes up to 40 grand and you'll be back for another game. Looking for a dollar sign behind number 7. Is it there? It is not. It was number 4 in the center. But that's alright. See you all for that next video. Coming soon. You have $5,200.